An interview of Engineer Adeyinka Okunade for the NNSL Online Archive Project. Alright, sir, please state your names, your parentage, place of birth, state, and your early education before joining the NNSL.
My name is Engineer Adeyinka Okunade. I was born in Abeokuta, the capital of Ogun State. Both my father and my mother, they believe very much in education. I went to Ansarudin Primary School in Abeokuta. From there, I proceeded to Abeokuta Grammar School, also in Abeokuta. When I left, after my O-level SUSAT, I went to Ibadan Polytechnic to study mechanical engineering, and I came out as the best student all round. That was in 1970 with my OND mechanical engineering. After that, I proceeded to Egba Comprehensive High School in Abeokuta as a technical teacher, where I was teaching mathematics and engineering drawing. I was doing that for I think 2 or 3 years or so, when I saw the advert in the Daily Times at that time about NNSL. And I was attracted to it, the way the advert was put in the paper. So I applied, and luckily I was taken. And in 1974, I did not put the years of
Go ahead, we will still come. Go ahead.
This primary and secondary.
Go ahead.
So in 1974, I joined the Nigerian National Shipping Line as a cadet.
Okay.
And we were all taken to, all my set at that time, we were taken to the United Kingdom to start our cadetship. So that's it.
I think let me intervene there so that we can capture everything as we go along. How did you decide to go into seafaring? From what you are narrating, it seems it was just it,
the advert painted it by saying that if you are taking, you are more or less, which is true, you are on scholarship, and during your training you will be paid. While your training is going on as well, you become a chief engineer. It was very attractive. So I thought, well, I'm not losing anything. Why not join this?
Okay.
So that's how it...
Did anybody in your family have...
No, nobody in my family ever go to sea.
Okay.
The nearest, in fact, I'll tell you a story. Well, maybe it's irrelevant. Before then, I went for an interview with Shell.
Okay.
I think it's probably a year before then. And I was shortlisted. I remember what actually disqualified me from that interview was that it was at Kakawa, where was the Shell head office at that time, in Lagos here. I came all the way from Abeokuta.
Okay.
And the white man that was interviewing us was telling me, have I seen a boat before?
Okay.
I mean, a ship.
Yes.
I said, no. He said, what do you think a ship is like? I said, well, it's just like a boat. It's floating and moving. He said, what is the size? and the man knew that obviously I have no clue from what I'm supposed to.
Okay.
So nobody in my family, and even up to today, nobody in my family has
Your children, nobody.
No, I will not actually encourage them to go to sea.
Why? Because of the.
You see, I like the profession as a job with the engineering side of it, but I don't like the how can I describe it? Not being steady, not being with your family all the time. You are on and off.
Okay.
If you don't have a good wife, it's finished.
I agree. I agree with that.
And the emotions of having to leave people, you come back, you are happy, hello. After about 4, 5, 6 weeks, you are going again.
Yes.
Yes. I remember my first wife. She's a white woman. Okay. Got 2 children. Always crying. She see me to the station, we were crying. In fact, when I come, the very day I arrive, say, how long this time around? I say, I don't know. They will just call me. Because I know that if I should tell her that it is 2 weeks or 6 weeks or 2 years, she will start counting from that very day and she will not be happy from that very day.
Yeah.
So I devised a means of saying, I don't know. The company says they will call me when they're ready. But I know, but I just don't want to tell her. So that is why I will not recommend. But if any of my family end up there, I won't say no.
Yeah.
But I will not personally push anybody into that.
All right, sir. Let's go back to your interview. Were you interviewed alone, or were there other people?
I was interviewed alone.
Okay. You didn't have other colleagues?
There were other colleagues in the room, but I was called in to be interviewed alone.
Now, what I mean is you're set.
Yes.
You're set.
Yes.
Are there others you remember?
Oh, yes. There were others.
People.
Oh, yes, that one. My set, yes.
You still remember their names?
Oh, of course. I mean, Captain Samamadi, late Samamadi.
Okay.
Wale Ajagbe.
Okay.
Tony Daniel. Mubarak Oluwa. Sunday Akunji. And many others.
So that's our question number 4. Your peers, your colleagues, seniors, other co-workers.
Yes.
And how you related with them.
Yes. When I was at sea with Nigerian National Shipping Line, of course, as a seaman, sea is your home.
Yes.
As a seaman, you will spend more time at sea than you spend at home. And I will say that my set was very lucky in that the sea was very, very sweet. Socially, professionally, let me first of all say I enjoyed it, and I'm sure all my colleagues enjoyed it, because it's enjoyment galore. In those days, we saw ourselves as a family. Once you are on board, it's one family. Nobody thinks about where you come from, or who are you. Are you Igbo or Yoruba? It wouldn't even cross your mind. I don't know, maybe it's me, but that was, because when I think now about my ships,
Yes.
you don't see this man and think, oh, it's from Kano State. No, it doesn't matter.
Now, if we go from there to question number 5 about the routine of voyages from Lagos to Liverpool or Liverpool to Lagos, the loading of cargoes, the unloading, selling, and how you spent your time at sea.
Yes, Lagos to Liverpool, yes. We mainly sail West Africa.
Yes.
So Lagos to Liverpool is a good example. Very good, very lovely. We had good ships, and we have well-trained navigators and engineers on board. Like I said earlier, it was a family. From coast to coast, we worked hard and we enjoyed ourselves. Every port we got to, we have a social enjoyment after your work.
Yes.
We really work hard. I remember when I was a second engineer, my chief engineer, I used to tell them that, look, my engineer, because I was a working boss as a second engineer, I said, look, my engineers have worked hard.
Okay.
When we get to port, please, I would just like UMS to log the engine room and everybody enjoy. And what they say to me, are you sure you will manage it? No problem. Hold me responsible. At any port we get to, Nigerians will go to we have a bar or mess room. We go there. Even if they are on duty, they still go there because the alarm is there in the mess room.
Okay.
And, everybody enjoy themselves. Even at times we have parties, social parties, we invite
people from outside.
Nigerian National Shipping Line ships in those days, once it's in any port in West Africa, I mean, the people in that country will know that it's a Nigerian shipping line. So, that was it.
It was very nice. The cargoes you were mainly carrying, do you still remember them?
We carry so many different types of cargoes from my cadetship to when everything went down, from cocoa. We were carrying cocoa in bags initially. Then, even at the time we were carrying cocoa in bulk.
Yes.
And then it continued to containers.
Okay.
We were carrying loaded containers. But things went really bad towards the end when it looks like cargoes were no more available. Whether you are going to Europe or you are coming back from Europe.
Yes.
Because we just keep on carrying empty containers, even at times going on ballast.
Yes, I had stories like that.
I mean, it was so bad. It was so bad, and I know that your topics here are not touching on corruption.
They are,
but corruption.
We are going to eventually come.
Corruption actually killed Nigerian National Shipping Line. Corruption within National Shipping Line itself, and corruption out of National Shipping Line, out of control of National Shipping Line. I can't remember the year now, when Guadabe, I think he was a lieutenant colonel at that time.
Yes, 86.
When he was seconded to come and be the managing director of NNSL.
Yes.
86. I was at sea then. Maybe my last year at sea. Alright, before being seconded to come ashore as a chief engineer. The first thing that officer did was to call for a meeting of people who he met in NNSL. What are your problems? What is this? What is that? And I was opportunity to be one of those that came from sea. Because I was the chief engineer on the ship. I remember which ship now. And we came for that meeting. Guadabe was sitting at the table. And he asked, what is the problem with NNSL? What is your problem? And the members of the management, I can't remember who and who now. It came up because we all know the problem. We don't carry cargo. We just don't know. If you are a shipping line, you don't carry cargo, you don't hand freight.
Of course.
That's it. So we say, everybody, he said, okay, so you don't carry cargo. Why don't you carry cargo? We say, at that time it was NNA.
Yes.
You say NNA is supposed to be doing this, or NNA has not even been settled, or they've just been established, and all sorts of stories. And the man being a military man, you say, okay, so NNA is the problem. They have no of it, or they have not. They say, okay, all right. I'm going to tell the CNC NNA is going to be fully established, and you're getting cargo. Go. The man did it.
Yes, he did it.
NNA was established.
Yes.
Still, no cargo coming. After NNA, shippers stands, okay, no cargo. And other companies, other competitors,
yes,
were carrying the cargo.
Yes.
We were going embarrassed. So, definitely, it spelled the doom.
Yes.
At a point, we had a subsidiary company called Nigerian UK.
Yes.
That company was covering the Europe operation
yes.
of Nigerian National Shipping Line.
Yes.
And wrongly, I was one of those who had that wrong impression. At that time, we were saying, because of course we want everything to be done by Nigeria, so why should we have foreigners look? So it was that sentiment that overshadowed my thinking, and I think the thinking of many other people.
Yeah.
So no, Nigeria must go. Captain Shaw was knighted by the Queen. What was he doing? Because of this NNSL, he must be selling NNSL. We were just talking. He was not even in charge of cargo. He was in charge of personnel training. He trained all of us. He was, no. We must have a Nigerian there. We must do this. Then, I'm not good at remembering it. Then there's one Minister of Transport. Ushishi. So, they did everything. They got rid of all these people in Nigerian UK. Okay. And then another problem become double.
Yeah.
Because we already have a double problem from Nigeria and I cannot do nothing. Corruption is not allowing them to do anything. Because the cargo we are supposed to carry is being sold to Adeyinka, Line, or whoever other competitors. Yes. That is the truth.
Yes.
Because they were carrying cargo from our country.
Yeah.
And we are not carrying cargo. And to bring cargo to our country, when Nigerian UK was there, they were trying to make sure, for their own survival as well, maybe, make sure that we carry cargo from UK to Nigeria. As long as Nigerian UK was the people, the core people, as soon as they were replaced by Nigerians, even from UK, we were not carrying cargo again.
Yes.
So, both sides, both ends.
Yes.
That spelled calamity.
That was a spell of the calamity, yes.
And the federal government tried in a way, because that is one other thing that Guadabe did. Guadabe said, okay, we said, all right, we were owing and this and that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's $50 million.
There were many trumps of subvention.
No, only one, but it became two. I told you I'm assistant general manager, engineering, so I know everything happening.
Okay.
Yes. We were, I think it was Babangida's regime that approved $50 million. That's 50 or 150. I think it's 50. $50 million.
From NNN.
No, from federal government. Right? Okay. But the $50 million, because of stupid protocol, will not come. Because if federal government says they are giving to states.
Okay.
If they say, okay, you are allocated 100 million now.
It takes a process.
It takes a process, and that process that is what is even affecting our police and all other people now, up to now.
Yeah. So
the money, yes, approved, signed by the president, to come out, it's not coming out. So we suggested that, look, NMA has a lot of money. that doesn't have to go through any protocol because it is straight away the money they collected from.
Yes.
So it's already in their bank account.
Yes.
Since we belong to the same ministry, if the minister can instruct NNE
To pay that money.
to give us that money, when our money eventually comes out, NNE can take it. So in the meantime, instead of running, because if you are in debt and you are not rescued, right? You carry on. You'll be going more and more into debt because you have nothing to.
Yes.
So they say, okay, quick. NNE give us the money.
Okay. So that's how it happened.
Yes. So we collected 50 million from NNE.
Okay. In
lieu of whenever we get from our, I'm not sure who the minister is. Maybe it's Wale Ade Okunade. One minister.
Yes.
Our own money came. That 50 million immediately came. It was just, the corruption was just too much in the company. So you can say the federal government tried on their own.
Yes.
They tried.
Yes.
But we, inside the company itself, and you cannot blame people. Yes, I can say that. You cannot blame people because it was the order of the day. Even up to now. So, the people killed NNSL. So many invoices that we have not seen before started coming up, and anyway, the money finished.
Without the issues.
Without addressing
the issues being addressed.
properly the issues. Mainly technical issues.
Yeah.
Because I'm in charge of engineering, keeping the ship fit technically and so on.
Yes.
And we did not spend that money mainly to keep the ships fit.
Because, this question brings up the question of Engr Ade. Because they said that this ship had a lot of backlog of repairs.
Yeah. All the ships have a backlog of repairs. When we go to technical management meeting, the technical department is seen as the prodigal son. I attend the meeting, I know what I'm talking about. They say, and I just sit there and shake my head. Some people, not everybody is corrupt. I don't want to come and sing a personal song here. Not everybody is corrupt. And I'm one of those who is not. So, I even went to one of my ships that ran on the rock in Las Palmas.
Okay.
I was asked to go from Lagos here.
Yeah.
This is probably not related, but it seems maybe.
NNSL is NNSL.
So, what's the name of that ship? It's Obese or something. In Las Palmas.
Obese. Okay.
It's Obese. I'm not sure. I think it's Obese. I got there. My terms of reference, because even the crew on that ship, they were suffering.
Okay.
Yeah, the ship was run aground. They were all in the hotel. They were not being fed properly. No money. Everything had gone down. I might be talking of maybe 1993 or 1994. Okay. Towards the end.
Towards the end, yes.
I got there. I went to the agent, found out what is happening. The Las Palmas authority, Spanish authority.
Yes.
Spanish. That's one.
Yes.
They've been given warning according to the IMO regulations.
Yes.
Because Las Palmas is one of their economic source where they earn money from foreigners, holiday makers.
Yes.
That will come and carry this your ship.
Okay.
Because we don't want it to be, it's already driving away tourists or things like that. Carry your ship. They wrote that notice 3 times. Each of these notices is published in the Spanish newspaper.
Right.
The agent I must still have copies at home. Alright, you will know where I'm going now. So, and as the agent is telling me, I'm telling my boss in Lagos, look, this is the situation. But at a point, I even have to invite the ambassador from Spain to come and speak to the crew because they were becoming restless. And if I were them, I would be. They all know the situation of the company. So, anyway, when I got there, you know, when you go out, you have extra code.
Yes.
I didn't have money myself. So the little extra code, I thought, my colleagues in the management in Lagos, they know that I come here. Anytime I'm going to house, the extra code, I find little things, and I put it in a little box.
Yeah.
I took it to the MPA vessel that came there for dry dock in Las Palmas.
Okay.
The chief engineer there used to be my cadet. Because I was engineer instructor. So I trained, I lectured a set of cadets.
Yes.
So when I didn't know he was even there. When I got there, he was showing, sir, that's, you are the one here, Eziala. That's the name of the guy. I said, what do you want? I said, look, I just want you to keep this thing for me, take it to Lagos. So I went, all right, what there was t-shirts, I used to watch it. From my own extra code. Okay. I don't know how the names got to Lagos. They said I have bought the whole ship. I loaded the whole hold inside that MPA top. So when the talk came to Lagos, my management, they charter a big bus to go and offload what I put on the NPA prop. The chief engineer told them, this is, he just put it in the corner of his office.
Yeah.
He said, that's what engineer Okunade, but that is it. He said, no. We had that, this is. And on top of that, when I came back, they instituted, what do you call it? A committee of inquiry into, well, because eventually now, after not listening to the notice given by the Spanish authority, the Spanish authority floated the ship themselves, dragged it to the middle of the ocean, and pumped bullets into it and sank it there.
Goodness.
And the position is in their newspaper. I have a copy. So anybody that wants to go there to see that ship at the bottom of the ocean, it will probably still be there now. And if it is still not there, the Spanish authority cannot deny that they did it.
Yeah. Is that so?
Yes. Can you imagine a whole ship where we could not find money just to float it?
Yes.
The Spanish authority could float it. Why? Did they bring their engineers from the moon to come and do it?
But that is serious.
We were just not. I don't know. Because
you know, this question arises about our readiness as a maritime nation. It's a very strong question.
It is not only as a maritime nation. That's why I said it was the order of the day, and it still happening. Our readiness as a nation.
As a nation, yes, but most importantly, even as a maritime nation, because I mean, this is like
which field will you? I don't want to digress.
I get you. I get a point you're making. Look at this particular kind of case. This is not rocket science.
Not rocket science.
It's not rocket science.
But at that time, NNSL did not even have money to pay salaries.
Yeah. I can understand.
Because the money has been squandered.
I can understand. I mean, this whole thing, it can be repeated. In the case of Gurara, that's also what happened. Because we understand that the salvos were not confident that their money will be paid. That's why they hesitated. They could have said they should earlier and they received money later, but then they had no money.
The chief engineer on that ship was my second engineer, Sonny Amadi.
Okay.
He was very, very nice guy. Very nice guy. He would do anything. So I don't want to get emotional.
Yes, I know that it's not, so many things were not done very correct.
No. It was mainly Nigerian factor that overshadowed everything.
Yes.
But the personal factor contributed a lot to the downfall of NNSL.
That's right.
I'm ready to say it on television.
Yes. We'll get to that point in a few questions from now on, where some views which I will say here and then you can say. But first of all, in terms of tracing, the era of containers was not very well managed, because I knew that at the time also the shipping industry was moving towards container. But I mean, we are talking about a shipping line that is even finding problem to pay salaries.
Yeah, but
Containerization.
we didn't start by having that problem initially. We got ourselves into that position
Yes.
by not earning enough freight.
Yes.
Cargo
drying up.
Cargo drying up. That, in fact, our main problem was not earning enough freight.
Okay.
Despite the, what do they call it? Is it 30-30?
No, 40-40-20.
40-40-20.
The UNCTAD code of conduct. Yes.
That you are entitled to carry 40% of what is going out, what is going out, and what is coming in.
Yeah.
I don't think we even carry 5%.
No, you are right. In my book, it was stressed. We were having that challenge was there.
So, is money going to come from heaven?
Yes.
It's not. And some people were selling the cargo and putting our money the money into their pockets.
Yes. Those accusations were there.
They might not be able to prove it, but it is very clear and glaring to anybody because if your other competitors are carrying cargo generated by your country, and you, the national carrier, you are not carrying it, who is allocating that cargo to them? Why are they preferred to their own national shipping line?
There are issues. All right, now, I know that many NNSL seafarers were based in Liverpool.
Yes.
Were you there? Were you based in Liverpool too? Or?
I was not based in Liverpool, but I was very constant in Liverpool.
Okay.
I was not based in Liverpool.
Okay. And the reason why we ask that question, some of your colleagues were able to raise their families.
Yes.
Abroad.
Yes.
So that's why
Yes, I raised mine too abroad.
Okay.
I was in London. I started by being because we started from Highbury College of Technology in Highbury. That's in Hampshire.
Okay.
That's South Coast.
Yes.
So that was where I stayed. I didn't move to Liverpool. Those who stayed in Liverpool, maybe they went to colleges in Liverpool and the environment.
Yes.
We ourselves, we were taken straight to Highbury.
Okay.
That was down south, and that was where I stayed. I was at a point in the South Sea, in Portsmouth.
Okay.
That was where I met my first wife. We had children. We were all very happy together. And it was because of this patriotism at that time, because that thing was in us then, patriotism. I'm Nigerian.
Yes.
That was why I had to leave was separate from my wife.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we didn't find no problem. She followed me to Nigeria twice, but it was not conducive. It was not comfortable. So she has to go back.
I know. Culture shock.
And she was very ready.
Yeah.
She had malaria. She had also me, within me.
Yeah.
I had it, but I had to say the truth. God is I had it in mind that this man, let me marry my fellow Nigerian. So that one is also still there. But thank God.
So I know that seafaring has this effect on family, raising family.
Yes, a big one. That's what I mentioned earlier.
Oh, you mentioned.
Yeah, it will be a big one. If you don't have a good wife, you are done for. Not only you, even the children.
Yes, but we also affect the children. A long absences.
Yeah. Luckily for me, my wife was very good. Children are doing very well today.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. They are both in the computer field.
Okay.
One is a designer, the other one is an analyst.
Okay.
They all have life, houses, everything in London.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that's a consolation.
Yes.
All right. So let's go into question 12 now. Salary differences between NNSL and other shipping lines. Was it preferable working for NNSL?
To be honest with you, in my own case, I was very oblivious and ignorant of what is happening in the other shipping line. I was not even interested in looking or checking. I was just satisfied with. Maybe somebody covered my eyes, but I don't know. It just doesn't interest me.
Yes.
What's going on in the Delta? Are they paying them? I just stayed in NNSL, and that's it. So I cannot answer that question.
Okay.
Whether it's better or it's not better.
But I think you were satisfied.
Yes, because I wasn't even. NNSL was good when we joined. It was okay. You go on void leave or whatever, they give you money. It was alright. Especially those of us on UK payroll. You see, we had that UK payroll at that time. I don't know whether you've heard of it.
No.
If you have any reasons, maybe you have family or wife, or
Okay.
you're married or in UK, or you can be on UK payroll, which means instead of paying your money in Nigeria, they pay your money in UK. For instance, I have my wife and children in UK. So if they're paying me in UK, I will don't do standing order or ever speak to my wife, and in my absence, everything is fine.
I see.
That is UK payroll. But some people started agitating that people on UK payroll, because that was the time now when Naira started falling.
Okay.
And I agree, no, pounds was not rising, it was just that Naira was falling. So, relatively speaking, pounds was becoming stronger and stronger against the Naira.
Okay.
So, people were now saying, why should other people be in UK payroll? I agree with them. Because we are working in the same company. So why are you paying, if you want to have your family in the UK, that's your business. I will not say because it favors me, I say something different.
Yeah.
So, I don't even know what happened to UK payroll, whether it was hard or whatever. So, that's it.
So generally, your career development, your promotions, they were all
yes.
happy with that.
Yeah, very, very happy. My set was what I will describe as a very serious set.
Okay.
We went to different colleges, but we had a very healthy, I don't know whether I want to say competition or rivalry or whatever. I don't want him to be chief engineer before me or this or that. So you will see some people, between one phase, the training is in phases.
Yeah.
You have phase 1, I think phase 2 or phase 3 or whatever. Then you do your second engineers and your chief engineers. And in between these phases, there are seat times.
Okay, yes, I know that.
Seat times.
Yes.
You are free to acquire your seat time at your own pace.
Okay, yes.
If it takes you 5 years to acquire the 18 months between phase 3 and second engineer,
It's not easy.
after 5 years, then you can go for your second. But when you hear that your colleague has got his second, some people don't even go home at all for the 18 months.
I see.
They remain at sea because they want to get that seat time to go for their next thing. So it was I started in 1974 and I got my chiefs in 1982. So a period of about 8 years. 8, 9, something like that. So that is the time frame for most of my colleagues.
So things were good.
Oh, very good, very good.
We
started very well, but unfortunately, because Nigeria was diving into bigger and bigger into corruption, Nigeria generally.
Yeah.
And of course, that umbrella of corruption is now affecting every part of Nigeria.
Yeah.
So it affected NNSL, unfortunately, and that affected everybody.
Yes. It affected the whole nation.
Even today, I know that is not what we're talking about. It's even getting worse and worse.
It is.
By the day.
Yeah, you're right.
By the day.
You're right. There are lots of NNSL.
You cannot bring a business that is thriving in UK or even in Ghana. You bring it to Nigeria, it will die. Under this present
situation, yes. I don't know. Somehow.
Nigeria is just not working.
Yes. And I think that brings us into question number 14, which is where we are locating these blames now. The story of NNSL. From the good time to the bad time, how it degenerated and all that. So many people have led various kinds of blames. Even seafarers have been accused of mobility.
Yes. Yes.
That is part of the...
There is no seafarer that will tell you he didn't do that.
Okay.
But even office people were giving money to seafarers to do bagati on their behalf. You have not told that.
I know. They are agreed with that.
So, you see, it's not what I'm saying, that when the head is rotten, I don't know how to complete that.
The whole body.
The whole part.
Fall apart.
Nigeria as a whole was being overwhelmed with corruption, by corruption. And what is Nigeria? Nigeria are the various components of associations and companies and ministries that make up the country.
All of us.
So everybody. But some people can still raise their head.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you a story. When NNSL was dying, at that very point, one woman came to my office. Elderly woman. Said, no. So my secretary said, what do you want? I said, no. I said, okay, what do you want? So I said, no. She wants to see me herself.
Okay.
She was worrying my secretary, so my secretary has to come and tell us. No, woman, she won't tell me that. Let her come in. But follow her. So she come in with him. Then she started the story. That I should please help her. They have told her that I will not sign it.
Okay.
I said, what is this? So I asked my secretary. He said, she's a contractor.
Okay.
She wants to change the carpet in my official residence.
Okay.
I said, at this time, where we don't even have money to pay salaries,
even
to flush the toilet, we don't have money to bring water in this office, this available. He said, yeah, they told me that you are very, very tough. You will not sign. They have promised me, once you sign, the money will be paid to me. I said, where are they going to get that money from? Number one, anyway, the company is holding up in another 2-3 months. Why do you want to change the carpet in my house? For who? I said, no, madam, I'm sorry. This woman was, they have said it. I said, madam, don't waste your money. My mother trained me. You say you want to use place fees for us. Go and look for a better place where you can use this money to make and pay fees of your. She thought about it. After about 2-3 weeks, this woman came back. I don't know whether she was a pastor or if you see the prayer she was giving me. She just came and said, my son, God bless you. You will never do. She continued for a while. I have to stand up and bow in front of this woman. Because you never know who is the blessing or one of God will. I said, what happened? He said, I have now found out. You told me the truth. I said, if it was time, maybe you will give me something out of it. But I can't do it.
Yeah.
That is to tell you the level of corruption.
Yeah.
The company is dead, and you still want to start raping people. That's what I mean by our personal contribution.
Yeah.
It's part and parcel. But I lay the blame with government.
With government.
Government.
Okay.
80%.
Yes. Let's say the Federal Minister of Transport.
Yes.
Yes. Because that was a supervising ministry.
Yes. 80% with the government. Because the company cannot go scot-free. I will give them 20%. In fact, maybe even 40% to the company and 60% to the reason why I'm blaming the government is this. You cannot say because one person is rotten or corrupt, you punish the whole people.
Yeah.
That's where I blame
A lot of that happened.
That is where I blame. And I also blame the government because I don't want to say they are shameless. Because in Africa, Nigeria, if it's not number one maritime nation.
Oh, yes.
Must be number 2 or 3.
Because of our population.
Our population, our location.
Our location.
Now, if you call yourself a maritime nation, and you don't have a shipping line.
No.
I mean, not necessarily to say it's Nigerian National Shipping Line, but a shipping line that belongs to the nation.
Yeah.
A shipping fleet.
Yeah.
That the nation can say, this is my, if in case of
my
war,
participation.
In case of war, I can command because I have bigger controlling shares in this company. Look at UK.
Yeah.
They don't have, there's nothing like UK airline. There's nothing like UK shipping line. But they have airline that they control. Yeah. British Airways.
Yes.
We all know that government is fully involved.
Oh, yes.
French airline. And they are shipping too. They have ships. They have auxiliary fleets.
Yes. Which they can call on in an emergency.
But is that, I think the sincerity of purpose in this country is just not there. I can say this openly on the television.
Yes.
You will tell me that you want to create employment. I will create 10 million employment within 3 years. The employers that are here already, that have thousands of employees, are being driven away.
That's right.
Because of the situation that you have created.
The conditions.
Yes, so conditions. What magic do you want to use to bring all the different ones? Nestle, Dunlop has left for now.
Nestle too.
Nestle is getting ready. And you are telling me that you are interested in creating employment? That is lip service. They are not serious.
Yes. So those are the issues, in your opinion, those are the things, if we even want to get it right next time, these are the matters to be addressed.
Mainly corruption.
Okay.
There is no two way to it.
Yeah.
Corruption at all levels. Yeah. Government mainly. You see, because the government is serious and they show example. You are the managing director of a company. I gave you money to revive the company. I don't see the result.
Of course.
Also,
that is direct issue. Not dancing
and what I will even do for the world is I will first of all jab you to tell me why you are failing, so that you too will tell me names of those who have failed under you.
Exactly.
All of you will go at the same time. Because at times it's not just good enough to say because you are the head, I remove you.
There are accomplices.
I will let you thinking you can defend yourself by bringing them up.
Yeah.
Then I will just everybody together in that basket. So thank you very much, gentlemen.
You are right. All right, so let's go to the question of what you did after you left NNSL.
I was in denial for a long time.
Okay. You probably had to believe that it has ended.
I was thinking, you cannot just behave like this. This is my whole life.
Yeah.
I don't know any other thing. Even my secretary, Greg, I've forgotten his first name, last name, since from Edo State.
Yeah.
He come to me and say, okay, what are you doing now? You are just sitting down here. We are going to so long time. I said, actually, we have signed now. Yeah. Now one has brought paper we have all signed. We know we are going. Yeah. October something. I said, yeah, I know. But what are you doing now? Even Nuago, he's dead now.
Yes.
Because he knew me very well. He came to me, he said, look, he would like to take me with him to NNA.
Yes.
So that I said no. I said no. It's okay. Thanks, Cosmos. I didn't follow it until one of the boys that would just come to me and say, Adeyinka is his name.
Okay.
I used to give him, after warning, I just signed one to go and supply 2 kilograms of rag to Ibadan is import. Go and I just came and said, and he was warning me to where I go. I said, even my wife at home, I couldn't tell her. Because I have no
Plan B.
No plan B. How am I going to tell her, say, nothing, no? And you know women, they don't have heart. So, one of these days, this Adeyinka just came and said, they are looking for an engineer in one place in VI. That place, I just told them that, the best marine engineer is, they say I should go and bring him. I said, Adeyinka, you don't worry me. This news of NNSL collapsing just booking everything about me. I said, okay, last time I said, okay, you're all at too much. Son, that's my driver. I said, yeah, let's go to this guy. So I put Adeyinka on my side. We went together. I entered.
Which company was that?
Joseph Ross.
Joseph
Ross. They were dealing in bunkers.
Okay.
In VI. They were known. One man came from America. You see their office. Right from the gate is like gold.
Okay.
So, and I won't boil you down with what happened. I was taken.
Okay.
So I started from there. I didn't like what was going on there, but I was there.
Okay.
When I left there, I said, look, it's about time to start my own company.
Okay.
So I floated my own company.
Okay.
Which is Shakad Engineering and Services.
Okay.
I was going around to all these industries in the Egba, Nestle, doing all sorts, repairs, refrigerators, or anything.
At least that's one good thing you got from NNSL. That is skill.
Skill. As a marine engineer, you are a general engineer.
Yes.
You are electrical engineering. You are electrical engineering. You are anything. The training we had in the UK was solid. Unlike these days, I'm not discriminating or putting down anything.
Yeah.
What is the situation? Is the situation?
Yes, the situation.
We just met it. It's not that we created it.
I know.
And the people that have been trained now, they met the situation.
Yeah.
So they have to make use of what
Go put it.
So I started my own company. It was not going very well. I told you I was in Europe. When I was seconded to Europe, I was engineer superintendent in Hamburg for some years. I came back. I brought my children. I had 1 or 2 children there.
Yeah.
Babies.
Yeah.
When I brought them back, I put them in the German school here.
Okay.
I was able to pay their fees for maybe a year or 2 from my savings.
After that.
So the principal was so happy, he was so kind. They gave my children scholarship for about 2 years.
Wow.
Because I couldn't pay. And they know. They said the children are doing very well. But then other parents who had a party now complain that we cannot give scholarship to only one family now. We have to split it. Those of us that are paying, we are also struggling. And I agree with them. If the school wants to give scholarship and they give 4 scholarships to one family,
somehow
the other families have the right to say, give them 2. Share the remaining 2 to us. So then the principal and the school called me and said, look, what are you? What's your profession? And I said, I go and look for a work now abroad, marine engineer. So I said, you're right. So they said, okay, we allow you to be paying instrumentally.
Okay.
So we will give you our Germany at a bank account.
Okay.
So you remit to that one. So I had to look for work. I went to Nigerian Shipping Line as a chief engineer.
Okay.
In fact, when I was to go there, there is a junior colleague of mine, Amuyelu.
Okay.
He's been there for long.
Okay.
So when I was making inquiries, he said he's been there, so I got in touch with him. People don't believe me. He said, "Oh God, please go. You are making hell of me. You want to go? You don't need because you see, I look contented in my life. So people think this man has billions.
So what is he coming to do here?
One of these corrupt people. What is this? And I can assure you, nobody. Even when I was in Hamburg, the suppliers there, what do you call them? They were saying, "Are you a Nigerian?" I said, "Yes, I'm a Nigerian. But why are you behaving like this?" Like that. The only time I will take anything from them was Christmas time.
Okay.
And it will not be money.
Okay.
They will bring these salmon fish and these Christmas gifts.
Yes.
The MD, I will not mention it. When I was there, he asked me to buy spare parts for him. I said, fine, sir. I just called the agent. I cannot buy spare parts for you with my money. Because I'm not expecting anything outside of my money. So I called the agent. Go and buy this spare parts. I said, no, the empty. Wants the spare part. Call him in Lagos. That's me. Oh, yes.
Okay.
So, after I left this rush, I formed my own company, and then I ran it in Nigeria stuff. I used to work for Nestle, for these people.
Yeah.
The stuff, so I went to the Nigerian Shipping Line. From the Nigerian Shipping Line, I crossed over to the UK again. Thinking about the whole thing, I just said, look, it's better to take all my family back to the UK. So I just planned and then I took all my family back. Because being married to a white woman before, I already had British passport.
Okay.
So I just used that British passport to carry my family to the UK because there was no way I could have
Coped.
with what you said. So after staying in UK, I was still working at sea. I got further from working. I never liked going away.
Yeah.
That is the aspect I don't like. But the job, oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I can do that 24/7 without stopping.
So the pressure on family was a no-brainer.
Not being stable.
Yeah.
We are here to be here tomorrow. So I took everybody to the UK and I joined a company called Global Maritime because it's a leading global consultancy. You must know them, Global Maritime.
Global Maritime.
Yeah, so I was the lead marine engineer, consultant. Which I've retired now. So before I retired, I talked to my MD that, look, this thing we are doing here, I can do it in Nigeria. So he said, okay, go ahead. He gave me to go ahead before
to establish a Nigerian franchise.
Yes. So before finally being on my own now. But it's been rough. I know. But we thank God. Yeah. So that's all I'm doing.
I see.
That's all I'm doing.
So you are representing under the name of still Global.
No. It's under my own full name now, Planet Maritime.
Planet Maritime.
Yes.
So you started this which year?
2010.
2009
actually.
2009, okay.
The company was registered.
Okay.
Then I've been managing it.
Planet Maritime. So all you do is consultancy?
Consultancy. Offshore engineering and
Offshore engineering. Okay.
Inspections, surveys, trials, We do almost all the types of inspection. The only inspection or something we don't do, or we don't readily do, is marine warranty survey.
Marine warranty survey. Okay.
It's not that when I was with Global Maritime, I was doing it.
Yeah.
The reason why we cannot do it now is that marine warranty survey is not something you can just do because you know you can do it. You have to have the big insurance company.
Okay.
You have to be recognized by the big insurance company. Okay. You see, the purpose of marine, I don't know whether I can carry on.
Go ahead.
The purpose of marine warranty survey is to inspect big projects. Okay. For instance, if Shell,
yes,
if they have a big project they want to do now, maybe it's costing about $150 million.
Okay.
They will want it to be insured.
Okay.
Because if anything goes wrong, they don't want to lose their $150 million.
I see.
So the insurance will say, okay, that's a marine warranty survey company.
Okay.
Because insurance company, they only know about money. They don't have anything technical.
Yeah. So they outsource it.
The way they outsource it is that there are companies known to them that have been recognized by them, and these are the companies that can
do it. I see.
It's like even in your ordinary car, if you want to insure it, normally there should be roadworthiness to say that this car is worthy of being on the road.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the theory of insurance.
Yeah.
Before an insurance will say, okay, where's the road? Oh, your car is roadworthy. Oh, okay, I will insure it then. Yeah. But if your car is not roadworthy,
it's not supposed to be insured.
Yeah. So it's the same thing. So the roadworthiness is the marine warranty survey. Yeah. The share will write out how they want to do the project. They bring it to us. We will study it. We will tell them no, you can't do this one. And we will agree on the procedure.
I see.
And then we will be giving them certificate of approval, stage by stage. We will send our inspector there when they are doing the project. Maybe they want to carry, let me use a small example, a low loader. Wants to carry a
big tank.
A big tank. Yeah. Right? You cannot put the tank too high because that's why we want a low loader. So our own inspector will be there to make sure that they do it low, they do it right according to what we have approved, and then we give them certificate of approval. Because if anything goes wrong,
they will hold you.
No.
They will hold the insurance company.
The insurance company, the first insurance company, what is your marine? Because they want to escape.
Yeah.
What is your marine? The marine approve it. Yeah. In fact, it was right when we were doing it. It was just material failure. Okay. Oh, they said, okay, that's. Then they pay them.
It's a futuristic business.
Yeah. But you see, we cannot do it because maritime is not in the list of, by far not in the list of the company. We are talking of billions of dollars. Yes. So if I want to do it now, I have to phone my contacts in Europe and say, okay, there's a marine warranty survey here. Do you want to take it up so that we can do it for you? Then their own company will be the one that is doing the work, not us. We are only doing it on that. That's why we don't do it directly, but we'll do it. It's the only inspection that we say we don't readily. I'm sorry, I'm going.
No, but that's a good understanding, at least, of what. These are some of the things, the benefits of working with NNSL, because they gave you skill.
No, this is too much.
They gave you skill.
They gave us the skill.
Yes.
They gave us, and it's a shame. It's a shame that Nigeria is what it is now.
But we have to do our bit, which is like what we are doing now. Okay. Share the experience, let the younger generation know where the rain started falling on us.
Nigeria killed NNSL.
I know.
And NNSL then killed themselves.
Yes.
And when you look at it, I'm looking at it from a very unbiased lens. Yeah. I cannot blame those who, but some of them were too corrupt in NNSL. Yeah. Too much. Yeah. Too much.
My perspective, engineer, is that those of us who know where the bodies are buried have a responsibility, and that's one of my driving motive in this mission, and that is to place all the materials on the table. There could come a generation that will look at it and say,
the reason why I don't blame those who are corrupt in NNSL too much is that the atmosphere in Nigeria, the umbrella and the rest is corrupt.
Yeah. Unhealthy.
So in fact, it's more than unhealthy. If not because of the training and the family orientation some of us have.
Oh yes, where would you be?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't want to open my mouth and talk too much.
I agree.
I have a lot. Yeah, I can even mention names.
I agree.
And some of these names are my personal friends.
Yes. That is a difficulty.
Real personal friends.
Thank you very much, engineer, sir.